I'd like to, well, share this moment, I guess. Yeah, we are live, and I have officially finished my undergraduate degree, my Bachelor of Honours in acting for stage and screen. I am officially done. I haven't quite processed it yet. I'm saying all of this, and I'm like, damn, this is actually real. This is real life. I am done. I've officially wrapped up the course I have spent 4 years of my life, you know, and it's been incredible. It really has. I'm not gonna dwell on the negatives. A lot of stuff went on, a lot of, you know, experiences to be to have. It's been incredible. It's been absolutely insane. And I'm done. I handed in my final assessment today, and it feels weird. It really does. It feels weird. But also in a really good way, you know? Like, something really beautiful about it. Like that sort of finality, that sort of ending, that closure. And it's something that I never thought I'd ever get, to be honest. I never thought I'd ever have something like this where, you know, I was able to complete something that, you know? And it's beautiful. It really does mean the world to me to be able to say this, you know? Like, say that I finished my degree. It's something that, honestly, I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. It's incredible. I keep saying that, and that is the only way I can describe it. It's amazing. You know, some of the best experiences of my life have come from this place. The shows that I've done, the films that I've done, the friendships I've made, you know, all of it. It's just been incredible. And I mean, with life there comes ups and downs, but you know, the people I've met here, especially in the last year, and especially in the last 9 months, it's genuinely blown me away. Like, honestly, I would not change this last year for the world. It's been awesome. So to be here now, to, you know, see the finish line, it's so beautiful. I always said when I first started, I wanted to, you know, I wanted to make a living out of what I've effectively gone into debt to learn. But it's more than that. It's more than just a debt, because it's an experience. It's something that, you know. Oh, okay, spam me the thing at some point. It's something that, you know. It's more than just debt. It's more than just, you know, going in, taking out loans and then grants and all these different things. There's so much more than that. It's all about, you know, the experience that you have here. Like, you know, eat the good and the bad. You know, I will admit a lot of the bad was unnecessarily bad. It was stuff that, you know, shouldn't have happened. But it is what it is. Can't change it. But yeah, it's been amazing, and I'm at a point now where I'm content. You know, I'm content. Not saying I'm, like, you know, the happiest I've ever been, because I don't believe that anyone ever means that. I think happiness is something that is a lifelong goal to achieve. You know, I don't believe it's something that just kind of happens. I think happiness is a process, not a you know, a constant state of being. Because if you leave yourself so happy, and then when something bad happens, you step back. And I think when you're content, it's easier to work through the setbacks that life throws. And I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm really content. And it just, you know, oh, it's so cool. Just responding to a message. Okay, sorry, responding to someone. Someone who, again, has made this last year the best, you know. They've made it the best this year's possibly been. But yeah, it's so weird to think about, but it's also really beautiful. I was listening to, again, the Marvel talk kicks in. I was listening to Dog Days Are Over, which obviously, massive Marvel fan. Anyone who is will know that was the song that was played at the end of the third Guardians film, or at least the end of the main film. Obviously, the film really ended with "Come and Get Your Love," calling back to the first film. But it just reminded me of that scene of Rocket. You know, he's become the leader of the Guardians, and now he's at peace with all the pain that he went through at the hands of the High Evolutionary. That's exactly how I feel right now. You know, all the bad stuff that went on, I feel at peace knowing that I overcame it, knowing that, you know, I fought as hard as I possibly could, and now I've just finished my degree, you know, and it's such an amazing feeling, and it all just kind of hit, perspective just kind of hit, you know. A lot of people tell me that I'm really strong, and normally I'm just like, you know what, I don't really believe it, but I see things that are like, yeah, maybe they got a point, you know, because doing a degree, in my opinion, people, I hear this all the time, saying, oh, you're never going to get a job that has what your degree, and what's the point of getting a degree? A degree shows resilience. It shows that you can do something for 3 years and you can really pursue it and make it the best you possibly can and own it the best you possibly can. And it's something that I genuinely don't think gets acknowledged, you know? Everyone talks about the debt, everyone talks about the parties and the drinking and the drugs, and everyone talks about that. But it's so much more than that. It's all about the resilience, you know? How you adjust to life on your own, but also still pursuing something that you've been doing since whenever, really. Whether you've only just taken up the thing that you're doing a degree in, or you've been doing it for X amount of time. I've been acting since 2017. And I've just finished a degree all about it. It's insane to think about.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Yeah, it's honestly one of the coolest feelings in the world to have really taken something that you love. And the thing is, like, I know for a fact that the likelihood of me getting an acting job right after uni is next to nothing. You know, I know that, but it doesn't make me want to do it any less. You know. If you let reality dictate what you do in life, you're never going to be happy. Like, you're never ever going to be on that program, you know, that journey to finding happiness. You're never going to be content. You're never going to settle, because you're always going to be at the back of your mind thinking, oh, I really want to do that, but there's no point because of this, that, and the other. No, go and do it. Go and do it. Go and do something that your heart, you know, melts at over the thought of doing. Go do something because you want to do it, not because you're expected to do it, not because it's the easy option. There is no easy option in life. I think the last sort of 6 years of COVID taught us that. and I'm not, you know, trying to do all like this preachy, like pep talky shit right now, but realistically, the only way you're ever going to find that sort of trajectory into that progression of being happiness is by doing something that you love. Whether you get a job of it, you know, life is so much more than work and making money and whatever all these toxic douchebags say, because there's so much more to life than that. If you find something that makes you happy, if you find something that, you know, gives you a purpose, then that's all that matters, you know? That's all that matters. Whether it's, you know, whether it's something that you want to do because you feel like you're really good at it, or it's something that you just want to do because you want to do it. You know, you don't have to be good at something to want to do it. You can always learn, you can always grow. It's such a beautiful thing. And I think doing a degree has really shown me that. Because there's the, you know, when your passion gets tested, when your passion does get, you know, when your passion gets challenged, and you still feel passionate about it, even with the challenges. Like, I can't lie, not every show I've done has been amazing. They've all been really, really good, don't get me wrong, but they've not been, you know, absolutely breathtakingly stunning. They've all just been, you know, parts of the puzzle that is this chapter, that is this degree. And some are better than others, but you know what? My passions never dipped for anything. Even when I was in the worst mental state I'd ever been in, I still wanted to do this. I still wanted to act. I still wanted to tell stories. I still wanted to, you know, direct and do fight scenes and all that kind of stuff that I'm passionate about. And, you know, you should never let anything get in the come between what you love doing, you know. You should never let anything tell you to not do something that you love, regardless of reality, regardless of realism. You know, it's not an easy world that we live in, but we can't change that. So the best that you can do is enjoy it, enjoy what you can. You know, like that's something that took me a long time to learn that. A very long time. There's not a lot that you can do in this world, but if you can, you know, if you can commit to something you're passionate about, you can do good. I'm so proud to admit that I, you know, with my company, I was part of a group, still am really, that literally just raised £250 for charity, because we were passionate about the play that we were doing, passionate about the subject material, passionate about what good can be done. And that's what's important in life, you know. It's not about being the best you can, it's about doing the best you can with what you've got and your intentions behind it, you know. If you want to help people, then you know, you're making a difference. Even if you do or not, wanting to help people is making a difference, whether you do or whether you don't, you know? And it's the most awesome thing to think about, honestly. It's such a cool thing. I'm being so preachy here, it's quite funny actually, but yeah. But yeah, all in all, you know, it's been a pretty awesome ride. One thing I am also pretty excited about is I've put down my, it's not really a pre-order because I'm not getting the Dark Knight Returns suit, but I've just put down my order for Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, so I'm very excited for that. Unfortunately, I am going to have to curb in the Lego shopping a little bit as well, because I've got graduation to pay for. I mean, I paid for most of it, but I've got the suit to buy as well, so I'm looking at maybe about 100 odd quid for that. which I'm happy about because that's well within my budget. I gave myself a budget of 350 for graduation, and I've only spent 115 of that so far, so I'm not even halfway through. So I've got you know, I've got some excess for a nice suit. However, yeah, the Lego shopping's probably going to be put to a bit of a stop. I've been seeing the reviews for the No Way Home brand new day sets, and I can't lie, I do think they're really cool. I like the look of the big Spider-Man like postal figure, but I'm going to be really honest. I saw a review of it, and it just it looks like it's very cheaply made. Like I kept seeing it was breaking apart in the review, and it's like I don't want to. You know, because ideally I would get that to display it next to the Iron Man. I don't have the Iron Man. I really like the Iron Man, but I think the big like construction figures, they're all right. You know, they're all right. The big one, like the Iron Man and the Spider-Man. The Spider-Man looks good, but I just don't think it's practical. The Iron Man is a bit better because it's quite clearly intended for display. Like, I mean, they don't even have fucking posability. Sorry, excuse the language. They don't even have posability in the legs, so it is just for display, which is not a bad thing. To be fair, it's not, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I do like them. If I was to get any of the brand new day sets, I probably would just get the Hulk mini modular, because I can't lie, I really want to make a video combining all the mini modulars together, including that really crappy little poly bag. I mean, I say combine, I don't have them all, I have one of them. I have the Miles Morales Bodega, and obviously that's only half a modular because the Peter Parker apartment completes it. So I probably have to get that one as well if I was to start building bits of a city. But right now I'm quite good. I'd like to get a big modular and a small one, preferably this year. I've heard that the Avengers. I heard that Arkham Asylum has been extended, which is good.
See? That's the thing about business deals.
But yeah,
Nobody ever expects spiders.
I want to get at least one of the Marvel ones. I'm hoping maybe the X Mansion, which would be quite fitting because that's playing a massive part in Doomsday apparently. So to have an X Mansion would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm very excited. It's going to be an awesome time later this year when we've got Doomsday, we've got GTA 6, we've got Wolverine. Gameplay of that is being revealed early next month, which realistically should be about 2 weeks, I want to say. We're heading into the final stretches of May. I think we've only got, like, realistically about a week left.
Hey, are you crashing my fighter, or am I crashing yours?
You know,
We're crashing crime, dude.
we've only got a little bit of May left, so you know, we've got plenty of time to enjoy what we've got. And then obviously Wolverine. I've not played Lego Batman yet. Sorry, there's a fly running around the place doing my head in. Okay, I'm kind of just not thinking at the moment. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. Stupid things. Yeah, there he is.
Looks like the OG still got it.
Don't worry, I've still got plenty of time to disappoint.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like with the Lego as well, I also saw a review for the big Helicarrier, and oh my word. I'm going to be honest, the Helicarrier looks alright. It looks nice, but I don't really need it. I do need the minifigures though. All of them look amazing. I really want an MCU like Playscale Helicarrier that we got with the Avengers game sets from back in 2020. Didn't like that game at all. I thought it was rubbish. but that set did look quite nice. But like maybe an MCU one based off the first Avengers, or like a crossover between the first Avengers and the Winter Soldier, I wouldn't mind, just so we can get that awesome like stealth suit cap and the Winter Soldier himself. That looks incredible. That minifigure looks so good. Which is funny because I actually need a new Winter Soldier in my collection. I want to try and brick-link the CMF one just because I think it looks really good. But I also really want the the new one that's based off the Winter Soldier itself. Which reminds me, before I move out, I want to start my MCU rewatch before Doomsday. I want to start off with, I don't know what to start off with yet. I don't want to do a full Infinity Saga one. I think I might try and do a couple of the non-616, non-Sacred Timeline films. I actually have an unofficial date with someone where we're watching Mean Girls and Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire one, so I might just use that. And also me and my mate are supposed to be watching Spider-Man 2 together, so I might try and work through the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films first. Not that I'm convinced that he's going to show up in Doomsday, but because, you know, those stories are now part of the MCU multiversal chronology with No Way Home, so it'd be good to rewatch those two, the Andrew Garfield films. Ideally, I wanted to watch all of them again anyway when building the big Daily Bugle, but I don't have it, and obviously it's retired, so I'm gonna have to wait till some kind of event where I can buy the Daily Bugle. I want to try and get it at a Lego convention if possible, because I think it'll just be it won't be as much of a risk. I'm happy to pay between 350 to 400. I think that's the most I'm going for on it at the moment. Obviously, if it's new in box, and I say all this, I'm gonna have to get it within the next year or two to get it that kind of price. But I want to go to some conventions and get myself a Daily Bugle. Because right now I'm not bothered about collecting non-Marvel modulars, but I would like to get get the rest of the Marvel modulars, maybe some of the mini modulars as well. Have like a two-tiered city of like the big ones and the small ones. I've actually got as well the Up House, which is one of my favourite Disney sets. Well, at the moment it's one of my favourite Disney sets. The new Main Street looks incredible. But I got the Up House as part of the Disney 100 line. And I really want to get a second Up House so I can modularize it. Like, I've seen videos, I've never done Rebrickable before, but I would love, absolutely love to get a second Up House. That would be amazing. But yeah, I really want that to happen so badly. So, you know, I really want to try and explore with Lego this year. Really play around with it, see if I can make some cool stuff out of it. Because I would genuinely like to start making Lego content. Like, you know, I'd love to have the Up House in between the Avengers Tower and the Daily Bugle. Also, I'm a massive Pixar fan, so I'd probably make it a Marvel and Pixar city. Get the Incredibles involved, the Fantastic Four, Toy Story. I watched a video by the Super Carlin brothers back in 2019 when Toy Story 4 and Endgame have both been released, and it was a video basically talking about how Woody and Captain America are basically the same characters. And it's really funny because Woody and Captain America are both coming back. Well, Woody and Steve Rogers are both coming back this year with Toy Story 5 and Avengers Doomsday. So, you know, we've got that continue. I want to get Woody and Steve Rogers together. You know, I don't know. I really want to pursue some other things this year, as well as furthering on my acting and the fighting and all that. When I say fighting, I mean, like, you know, stage combat. I just want to have a bit of fun, to be honest. I really want to have a bit of fun, earn a little bit as I'm going along, so I can afford all these things, but also just enjoy myself. Like, that's what I really want to do right now. I just want to enjoy myself and do things that I enjoy, and try and make it, you know. And if I have to get a job so be it. I know jobs are hard to get, but I've always been willing to work. It's my sort of mentality. You know, if you want something in life, got to work for it. And life does sometimes give you that position where you just got to work. You know, keep the bills being paid, keep everything. You know, I'm all about that. But I just want to start enjoying what I'm doing when I'm not doing that. When I'm not acting, making sure that I'm still having fun, still enjoying myself, because life's too bloody short and too serious to not enjoy yourself, you know? So yeah, I really want to try and explore making new content. I really want to explore... I really want to explore trying out 2 different niches in one channel. You know, because this channel's always been predominantly gaming and just talking about, you know, stuff that I'm interested in. It's always been about that. Okay, this fly is really starting to egg me. He won't go away. Oh, there you go. Oh. I'm getting... I probably had an email that's quite late here, but... Ah, okay. I've already submitted it, so I'm probably a bit late for that now. Yeah. Probably a bit late, but oh well. Yeah, it's got my final assessment. I've already submitted it, so, you know, yeah. There you go, we are...
Important supplies anyway.
That, yeah. But yeah, we are, I forgot what I was going to say. All that flies and bloody, feedback that was before, feedback that was done before I submitted it. I've already submitted it now, so probably. Yeah, I really want to try and make as many modulars as I can without having to buy all these big ones. Also, I'm going to talk about this. Main Street looks effing awesome. I can't lie, that is one of the nicest looking sets I have seen from Disney since the Disney 100 line. Because I'm going to be honest, I think Disney kind of fell off a little bit after Disney 100. Because, you know, Disney 100, you had the gorgeous Disney Castle, you had the Up House, you had the that amazing camera, you had the minifigure series, that was amazing. And since then, they've just been kind of pants, if I'm being honest with you. They've not been that good. So, you know what? I'm absolutely buzzing to see a really good new Disney set. And I've seen a lot of discourse around it, surrounding it online. And I'm going to be honest, I think people were setting their expectations too high. I think people were expecting literally 4 Disney modular buildings in one set. I'm like, did we not learn about this from Diagon Alley for a few years? Obviously, I never got Diagon Alley, but it's basically 4, you know, half modular, 4 like open-backed modular-esque buildings. It's kind of a facade, but that's fine because yes, it's an 18+ set, but kids are still going to play with it. You know, like, and you can still display them as well. Like, that's the thing. You can still display it. I just think it looks great. Plus, you've got Mickey and Minnie, and they look gorgeous. They look adorable. You've got the minifigures look so cute. Honestly, they look so sweet. All of them were like wearing little Disney costumes. The Easter eggs, the references. If I had any complaint, I think it was a bit silly that they used a Spider-Man, like just an actual Spider-Man torso rather than making like a Spider-Man t-shirt print. But other than that, I genuinely don't really mind it. I think it looks amazing. If I had the space, the money, I would buy that set in a heartbeat and probably watch a lot of Disney films. Because I really wanted the Disney Castle, that's the thing, I really wanted that set. But at the moment, it's like, well, I don't really have it. I don't really have the money or the space for it. So, unfortunately, it's the same with Main Street at the moment. But, you know, Main Street is a set I would genuinely buy.
Thank you so much, Spider-Man. I thought I was done for.
I'd probably go one step further. Because I obviously, as someone who collects minifigures, minifigures more than sets, to be honest. I've always been more of a minifigure collector than a general set collector. I'd probably stick more minifigs with it. Especially the fact that, you know, if I was to get a second Up house, you'd have an extra Carl and Carl, Russell and Doug. You know, I'd go all in. I'd stick in more Pixar characters, more princess characters. I've got a crap ton of Disney CMFs, but I just don't know what to do with at the moment. I'd just stick them in Main Street now. Originally, I wanted the castle to put them all in, but no, Main Street. That set looks awesome. I really like it. I can't lie. I think it's the best Disney set that's been in a long time. Yeah, I love it. And I've actually never been to Disney, like Disneyland or Disney World. I've never been to any of them. And as someone who hates roller coasters, I still want to go. I still want to go to it. I think it'd be really, really fun. You know, I'd be well down to go. But yeah, I think it'd be the most fun ever. And to build a set as well would just be insane. I'd like to go on the Eurostar, to be honest. I don't like flying, so I'd prefer to go on the Eurostar. Plus, you know, it'd be so cool to buy the Disney Main Street set from Disney and then drive it home with me, rather than, you know, not being able to get it because of flying and, like, you know, suitcase weight and all that stuff. And you'd have to pay like an extra €100 or something just to fly it back, which I'd rather not do. But yeah, that set looks so nice, and it makes me really want the Disney Lego game as well, because there was rumours of one and it got cancelled. There was rumours, but it got cancelled, but it was never confirmed. So I think it was just a dead leak. You know, it got, rather than the leak has been proven wrong, they had to spread another lie saying it's been cancelled when it was never confirmed in the first place. So realistically, it's never really happening because we never got confirmation that it was. So whether it was cancelled or not, you know, is I mean, we'll never know. I'd be a bit sad if it was actually happening and it did get cancelled, because I think that would have been so cool. But at the same time, the last Lego Disney game that we got was The Incredibles, and I liked The Incredibles, don't get me wrong, I liked it, but it was very, it was underwhelming. It should have just been a Pixar game, because now we've got The Incredibles 3 coming out, and we're in an Avengers situation where you've got, you know, 2 of the films, but there won't be the rest. Like with the Avengers game, you've got the first 2 Avengers films, but what, you know, now we've got Infinity War, we've got Endgame, you've got Civil War was kind of included with the DLC pack, but you got Infinity War, Endgame, we're about to have Doomsday and then Secret Wars next year, like, you know, and rather than just remaking the game, do like a complete saga where you have all of them in that saga. With Pixar, you can have like an original. I want to see, right, a Lego Kingdom Hearts game, because I've always wanted to play Kingdom Hearts. I'm probably going to play it this year as well because I love Disney. You know, I think that would be so fun to play, just seeing all my characters, all my favourite characters that I've grown up with, just hanging about together. I think it'd be awesome. But yeah, a Lego Disney game, like proper Disney game, would be so cool. Okay. Oh, I pressed L1 a bit early there. Oh, okay. Oh, that was a... Oh, good shot. But yeah, I won't be taking any Main Street slander. That set looks awesome. In fact, I think that would be a good set to pair up with the mini modulars from Marvel, because then you can have like a Marvel New York Disney, like a Marvel like attraction place. Because obviously you've got Avengers Campus, and I think there's a Guardians of the Galaxy. I need to go to Disney at some point. Like, it's a dream of mine to go. Not even for like the rides, but just the experiences, like the Avengers Campus, Galaxy's Edge. I still need to finish Darth Maul actually. I need to go to Disneyland so badly. Maybe like a week there, spend every day on a different park, or a different part of it. Like do like the Pixar one day. I just do that because I want to do the Avatar stuff as well. Like, there's so many cool things to do in Disneyland. I want to do a lot. I really want to do the lot. It's a dream of mine to do. And also working on the Disney cruises as well. That's another dream that I've got. As an actor, I don't know if I'd want to do. I don't know which one I prefer to do, like the masked one or the non-masked one. Possibly the masked one, as I feel like I'd have a better shot. Because I don't really have that sort of Disney. I mean, let's face it, the Disney character, if we're calling him Disney, that I think I could play the best is well, I mean, Kingpin is Marvel, but I guess Disney as well. Actually, I don't know. Maybe Al from Al's Toy Barn, but I don't think he's not really like a Disney Parks like character in a way. Like, I don't think he's the kind of guy you'd see hanging out on the Disney Parks or in the Disney cruises. I just don't see it. So it'd be really cool to like work on one of them. That's a dream of mine to do. But yeah, just gonna check my messages. Yeah, I'm literally looking at photos of the new Disneyland set right now. You've literally got someone wearing a Stormtrooper hood, like, jumper. And then, oh my god, the references are so cool. I need that set so badly. Like, honestly, I actually think it might look better than the X Mansion. And I love the X Mansion set. I really want it. But that one just looks so nice. You know, it's such a pretty looking set, so I may have to look into getting one. Oh, that's a false alarm. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap things up here for this stream, just because I do want to make a start. I might watch either a Marvel film tonight, or oh, actually, one last thing. I did buy one of the new Batmobiles. I bought the Batman one. First of all, it's the best Batman minifigure I've owned since when I had the new 52 Batman. That came in the Joker Land. Well, it came in all the 2015 DC sets back when it was not just Batman. It was also like Justice League as well. That was such a good DC wave. Oh my god! In fact, I would say that's the best wave of DC sets we've ever had. Because it came with, you know, Darkseid, Brainiac, all like the really cool DC characters that just don't get spoke about much anymore. The new 52 rendition of the Justice League, which is my favourite personal design for him, because everyone just looks armoured and badass. Especially Batman, like, you know, one of my favourite, like, Batman, I'm just going to talk about Batman on a Spider-Man stream, but one of my favourite, like, Batman, like, things is whenever he's got, like, armour, because the guy is a rich guy with no powers. He needs armour. Look at the Arkham games. He has the armour. The new 52 design just looks so like metallic and armoured. It just looks awesome. I love new 52 Batman so much. So I got the Batman Robert Pattinson minifigure, and it looks great. It looks great. I really want the new 52 one to pair with him. But yeah, massive fan of that suit. And all in all, it was a very fun build as well. The Batmobiles are really fun. Some awesome build techniques. It's funny because I don't actually like the Batmobile in the movie. I think it looks really plain and boring, but the Lego set was really fun to put together. And obviously I've now got the gold version for the game, as well as the golden Batsuit for the game as well, which I'll be collecting the game on Sunday, which I'm very excited for. I'll be picking up the game on Sunday, which means on Sunday through to Monday, I'm going to play that game into oblivion. I'm literally going to have to pry myself off that game just a week. Probably going to get a takeaway or two over that weekend. But yeah, awesome suit, awesome set. Lego is winning at the moment. I don't care about the discourse. I don't care about the moaners. If you're that bored, if you're that fed up, go build a Mega Block set. Oh wait, no one's doing that because Lego's the best. Sorry, that's kind of petty. You know, I'm gonna have to simp it up here. Ooh, good shot. There you go. That is... Oh, okay.
There's an ambulance nearby. I can take you to it. I owe you big time.
Also, whilst I'm playing with the suit, I bought the Firestar Toys legs for Spider-Man. I cannot wait to put them on my minifig back home. I've got the Green Goblin ones as well, just because I was getting sick of seeing Green Goblin with its plain, boring legs. So, yeah, I'm very excited to really put that together. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to wrap it up for this stream because I need to eat my dinner. Yeah, massive thank you for everyone over the last 4 years of my degree. It's been an honour. It's been an effing honour, and I can't wait to come back and make videos and just do stuff that I enjoy, you know. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Massive thank you. I'll speak with you all soon. Peace out and bye bye.